This is it right here, baby. B Marsh Boxing back at it with another video, man. This is my breakdown and prediction for the super fight. My favorite fighter on the planet, Guillermo. In my opinion, gonna be in the best fight of 2017. Might not be the best fight as far as most exciting, but best fight as far as 50-50, could go either way. You know what I mean? Just a very close fight between two pugilists, you know what I mean? Two of the boxing's best pugilists, two Olympic gold medalists, two-time Olympic gold medalists, not the only two who've ever done it. Vasyl did it too, you know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, maybe Vasyl is a three-time gold medalist. I'm not too sure, but I know he is too. But, man, this fight right here, let's get into it, man. You see, Guillermo, man, let's be honest, he hasn't been in a major fight, a super fight, since he beat Nonito Donaire in 2013. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, before I even continue, big ups to all channels out there, all channels who've been making videos about this particular fight, giving this fight more promotion than Bob Arum is, you know what I mean? Maybe Bob Arum knows what he's doing. Not trying to promote the fight, just in things go array for his man Lomachenko. You never know. So maybe he can think, oh, nobody even seen what happened to Lomachenko because we ain't promoted. But who knows, man? I think I don't know. I don't understand why he wouldn't promote this, and ESPN too. You know what I mean? You check it, ESPN should even have these two guys, Loma and Rigo, in the studio, same way they had, like on First Take when they had Adrian Broner and Mikey Garcia, you know what I mean? You check it, but let's get into it, you know what I mean? Guillermo ain't been in a big fight since 2013. When last time Vasyl Lomachenko been in a super fight himself? Last I recall, never. But believe you me, that got nothing to do with my prediction. I'm just stating the facts, you know what I mean? I don't think being Jason Sosa, Roman Rocky Martinez, even Orlando Salido, I don't think those were what you call super fights, you know what I mean? You check it, but Guillermo versus Donaire was a super fight because Donaire, if I'm not mistaken, he was at least number 3, or between number 3 and 5 on the pound-for-pound list, you know what I mean? When Guillermo went up there after 8 fights in his career and did what he did to Nonito Donaire. Now, as far as who's the bigger guy, we already know Guillermo coming up 2 weight classes, you know what I mean? He's at the disadvantage as far as age, Vasyl Lomachenko has the edge. I think he's 8 years younger than the man Guillermo, you know what I'm saying? He's even the taller fighter. He might even have the longer reach, you know what I mean? But that got nothing to do with the way Guillermo is going to fight, and probably got nothing to do with how Lomachenko's going to fight, because Nicholas Walters was taller and had a longer reach than the man Vasyl Lomachenko. And you seen what happened there, you know what I mean? Sometimes these dimensions, these fighters have absolutely nothing to do with how they're going to fight, you know what I mean? You check it, a guy like Floyd Mayweather, he got a long reach. And some people suggest that's the only way he became 50-0 because all he had was a long reach. I don't subscribe to that notion, you know what I mean? A fighter who has skills, look at Mike Tyson, 5'10". You think we ever going to see another 5'10" heavyweight champion of the world? Yeah, wake me up when they do, you know what I mean? But Guillermo Vasyl Lomachenko is the bigger guy, yeah, but he's going to have to convince me he's a stronger guy than the man Guillermo. One thing Vasyl Lomachenko doesn't do really is clinch, you know what I mean? Hey, some people might say clinching makes the fight boring, whatnot. Hey, but as a fighter, you have to clinch. Listen to Paulie Malignaggi when he's commentating on Showtime. When fighters are in trouble, he's like, man, he's got to clinch. The dude got to clinch, man. This guy got to clinch. You know how Paulie speak, you know what I mean? Clinch is essential. Look at the best fighter of our generation, Floyd Mayweather. He's a master clincher, just like Vladimir Klitschko. But Dr. Stillhammer does go a little overboard with it. You know what I mean? But clinching is essential. And I think Guillermo like I said, Vasyl Lomachenko is going to have to convince me he's a stronger guy in there. You know what I mean? Guillermo has been at this weight class for a very, very long time. And he has even fought at 125 pounds. He's not just limited to 122. You know what I mean? He's been at 122 for a long time, as far as high as 125. He's been there since, been a pro since 2009. We're in 2017. This man's body, I think, is filled in, and I think, he's gonna, these two guys gonna be equal. You know what I mean? As far as, there's not gonna be no weight disadvantage, in my opinion. Yes, they have a rehydration clause. Nobody could surpass 138 pounds. Rigondau's not going to do that. And if Lomachenko's not going to pass over 138 pounds, then we have an even playing field. That's why Guillermo Rigondeaux says, don't cry for me. Don't cry for me if I lose this fight or whatnot. I asked for this fight. This is what I wanted. And don't make no excuses, you know what I mean? And I'm not. I won't do that, you know what I'm saying? But as far as a skilled matchup, this fight, I basically see this fight as a fight between a counterpuncher by nature in Guillermo Rigondeaux and a guy who's a volume puncher, and a guy who's basically a guy who's a come forward fighter in a way in Vasyl Lomachenko. You know what I mean? Vasyl Lomachenko really doesn't fight off the back foot, really. You know what I mean? Not that he can't, but he really doesn't have to. You know what I'm saying? Look how he fought Jason Sosa. He wasn't backing up. He was the one actually backing up Jason Sosa. You know what I mean? Jason Sosa was even plotting. He was plotting, trying to cut off the rig. You know what I mean? He didn't have too many dimensions to his he didn't. His arsenal of his punch variety was very predictable. You know what I mean? You check it, but Guillermo Rigondeaux, I think this guy right here is a vicious counterpuncher, and this fight I think is gonna be, it's gonna be something sort of like Juan Manuel Marquez and Manny Pacquiao style. You know what I mean? With Manny Pacquiao being Vasyl Lomachenko and Guillermo Rigondeaux being Marquez. You know what I mean? Marquez was an excellent counterpuncher. Number 1A or 1B, along with Floyd Mayweather in their generation. You know what I mean? And the man Manny Pacquiao was the come forward guy who throws punches in combinations and punches in bunches. And so does Lomachenko when he has the right opponent he can do that against. You know what I'm saying? You've seen what Vasyl Lomachenko, what Orlando Salido did to this guy, you know what I mean? The guy was a crafty fighter. He was hitting the guy with vicious body shots, even hitting him on the hips, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't letting the man Vasyl Lomachenko set up, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that that's Guillermo Rigondeaux style, but Rigondeaux, he himself is a vicious body puncher, you know what I mean? But I don't think Guillermo Rigondeaux will be all up in the pocket with this guy. He's going to fight this guy from a distance, you know what I mean? But he's going to be looking to counter. And Guillermo Rigondeaux, I don't care what nobody says. This guy's been trained in the Cuban boxing school, and he's known to hit crucial organs, you know what I mean? Vital organs, just like, Mexican mafia in these kind of movies like American Me. See how they gave Lil Puppet and these fellas a manual on which vital organs a man can hit, and you can kill him instantly, you know what I'm saying? And I do believe that this guy, Guillermo Rigondeaux, is from that school. Cuban school, no question about it. But this guy is hitting to end fellas, you know what I mean? Look at his last fight with Moises Flores. Moises Flores was a guy who thought he wanted to engage with the man Guillermo Rigondeaux. It only went one round, but as soon as he got caught with that overhand left, you could see how his whole demeanor changed, you know what I mean? And he didn't want no parts of Rigo as far as trying to trade or even throwing punches. He was scared of getting counterpunched, you know what I mean? And I do believe that's what Rigondeaux's coming to do. He might have some more tricks up his sleeve, you know what I mean? But I think this guy, Vasyl Lomachenko, will not be looking how he did against Jason Sosa. And even Mariaga, in my opinion, he did look like a C-plus fighter. Lomachenko in that fight with Mariaga, a guy coming up in weight from 126 who had just came off a loss to Oscar Valdez, you know what I mean? And, even Vasyl Lomachenko admitted he got to work on his defense. Well, you don't got to tell Guillermo Rigondeaux that. You know what I mean? Some people might say, oh, look, his offense is boring. He doesn't, this, that, he's boring. Last I checked in sports, defense wins championships, you know what I mean? And in boxing, no question about it, you also got to throw punches and land. And this guy right here is probably one of the best, if not the best, most accurate fighters in the game right now. We had Chocolatito, Erislandy Lara, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Apart from Floyd, 50% in almost every fight, these guys land their punches. They throw 2, they're going to land at least 1. They throw 6, they're going to land at least 3, you know what I mean? Shit, they might even land 3 out of 5, you know what I mean? And I think Guillermo Rigondeaux is going to be circling the guy. He's going to be using his pivot foot, you know what I'm saying? Circling the guy, making Lomachenko have to set up his feet to come forward because, like I said, Vasyl Lomachenko will be the fighter trying to come forward, trying to seek and destroy this guy. That's not Guillermo Rigondeaux style to seek and destroy, but Vasyl Lomachenko will have to do that. But he's going to have to get his feet set, you know what I mean, to throw them power punches, you know what I'm saying? And I think Guillermo Rigondeaux is going to be reading all in between the lines. When this guy's going to be trying to set up his feet, he's going to get caught with counter punches, you know what I mean? Combination punches will only equal opening up for Vasyl Lomachenko, will only open up more shots for the man Guillermo Rigondeaux. One thing we cannot also ignore is that the fact that these two guys are southpaw fighters, you know what I mean? They both are not used to fighting southpaw fighters. The majority of fighters they face will be orthodox, you know what I mean? And I think that will favor the man Guillermo Rigondeaux. Why? He has more experience. He's an older fighter, you know what I mean? The only way, in my opinion, is he loses this fight, Guillermo Rigondeaux, is if he gets old overnight. And there's nothing in his last fights or in anything, his technique, his training, that suggests that this guy is old, you know what I'm saying? You know, he might look old in the face. The man that might be at this weight class, he might be over 36, 37 years old. You know, but there's nothing that shows me that he's aging, you know what I'm saying? And I think Vasyl Lomachenko will be trying to come forward and he's going to get caught in between the punches, you know what I'm saying, in between opening up, you know what I mean, and he's going to get frustrated. And then you know, this guy doesn't clinch, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't clinch, and I don't know if he's going to want to be able to clinch, and that's where I'm going to know who's the stronger guy, you know what I mean. Vasyl Lomachenko, no question, is the bigger guy, but I don't think that's going to play a factor. I see Guillermo Rigondeaux pivoting, using his motion movement, you know what I mean? A lot of lateral movement, setting up shots for this guy when he's coming forward. Body shots. Vasyl Lomachenko might be trying to throw body shots, but when he's coming across the body, if his hand speed ain't fast enough, he's going to get clocked over the head, you know what I mean? As far as Vasyl, the only way this guy Lomachenko can beat this guy Rigondeaux is if he overwhelms him with power, as far as just being the weight bully in there, you know what I mean? And I don't think this guy Vasyl Lomachenko is comfortable being the weight bully and just stalking the man down. He will stalk him, but as far as, you know, getting on the inside and really just, you know, going at him, you know what I mean? I don't think he's going to be ready to do that. He might if he hurts the man Guillermo Rigondeaux, but then again, if he tries to do that often, he's going to get caught with the counter punch, man. This guy's an accurate puncher. He's been on the pound-for-pound list since 2013. We're in 2017. And that's not no coincidence, you know what I mean? It's not no coincidence, you know what I'm saying? So, all in all, I see Guillermo Rigondeaux winning this fight, you know what I mean? I probably have him stopping the man Vasyl Lomachenko. Probably a late-round stoppage, you know what I mean? Because a decision victory for Guillermo Rigondeaux is highly unlikely. Unless he just whitewashes Donaire. I said Donaire, excuse me. He whitewashes Vasyl Lomachenko the way he did Donaire. The Donaire fight, I had it 8 rounds to 4, you know what I mean? In favor of Guillermo Rigondeaux. But, you know, Vasyl Lomachenko, him being the Barbarian and Top Ranks, you know, the prize possession, you know, it's going to be hard for Guillermo Rigondeaux to win a decision, you know what I mean? And Guillermo Rigondeaux, I think he can stop this guy, you know what I'm saying? I think he can. Can Vasyl Lomachenko stop Rigondeaux? Sure he can, only if he hurts him and throws accumulation of punches, and maybe the referee jumps in there and stops it. Might be a bad stoppage, or he might even hurt him and might put him on the canvas, you know? You know, Guillermo Rigondeaux has hit the canvas a few times in his career, you know what I mean? Some people call him chinny. It is what it is. I'm not going to argue with you about that. But I think Guillermo Rigondeaux is going to be the victor on this particular night, December 9th, you know what I mean? I would have loved to go to this fight, but I'm on a vacation, you heard? So I see Guillermo Rigondeaux winning this fight, man. I think he's going to come up in weight. He's going to be doing like all the greats, you know what I mean? He's going to do it like all the greats who've come up in weight, you know what I mean? In recent times, Shane Mosley, when he went up to beat fellas like Oscar De La Hoya, when he jumped from 135 to 147, you know what I mean? Sugar Ray Leonard coming off a three-year layoff, going up to 160 to face the the undisputed champion and the lineal champion at 160, Marvin Hagler. You know what I mean? Lots of fellas have tried it. You know, Kell Brook tried it with Triple G and failed. You know what I mean? Some people have tried it and some have failed. You know, but I think Guillermo Rigondeux is a excellent fighter, you know what I mean? And I think he's of that caliber of greatness. And he's going to display it come December 9th, you know what I mean? True 50-50 fight, you know? 50-50 fight, but I just think Guillermo Rigondeux has the edge. Even though he is the smaller guy, I just think he's a better technical boxer. He's from the Cuban boxing school, man. It don't get no better than that, you know what I mean? It doesn't. I don't care what nobody says. But he's going to also have to employ body shots, you know what I mean? He's going to have to employ body shots when he throws quick punches, you know what I'm saying? Quick punches. And look, Vasyl Lomachenko could do the same too, you know what I mean? Combination punches with the quickness, you know, go to the head body or body head, you know what I'm saying? But I think the faster hand speed belongs to the man Guillermo Rigondeux. Might not be in combinations, but as far as just one quick lightning flash, pop up. Who? What the hell just hit me? You know what I mean? That's Donaire. Had the man running around with the one hand covering his eye when he fought Donaire in that, Rigo in that 12th round, you know? You know what I'm saying? So this is the fight of the year, man. December 9th, man. MSG, Guillermo Rigondeux. I'm going to have him winning probably in the 9th to 11th round stoppage. Somewhere in between there, you know what I mean? Because it's going to be hard for him to get the victory on points. Be Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. And like I said, man, Guillermo Rigondeux is going to be Juan Manuel Marquez. This guy right here, Vasyl Lomachenko, is going to be Manny Pacquiao. And the hand speed, quicker hand speed and combinations goes to Vasyl Lomachenko just like Pacquiao. But in my opinion, you know, Pacquiao's never really beat a guy like Marquez. And I like both them fellas, you know what I mean? I like both Marquez and Pacquiao, you check it. But I don't think he's ever really clearly beaten him. It could have gone either way, except the third fight. That was just a blatant robbery for Pacquiao versus Marquez. Pacquiao ain't win that fight. Yeah, I mean, so Marquez being Rigondeux with the vicious counter-punching technique, and he's a Cuban with the accurate hands, with the accurate punches. He's gonna break this man's vital organ spots if Vasyl Lomachenko is not careful. Be Marsh Boxer. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all think about this prediction, and I'm gone. One.